Good evening, Owl fans. Stephen Dodd here with Scott Myers up here on the Cap Rock in Lubbock, Texas at Lubbock Roosevelt for the second game of our district schedule. Tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by Soliz Optimum and the Big Lake Wildcat. And we thank them for everything they do in supporting this venture so our fans can be a part of the game when we're away. Scott, what do we got tonight?
Well, the first thing we should probably do is thank Lubbock Roosevelt for their generosity in helping us get this broadcast out today. In particular, Logan from the Lubbock Roosevelt staff really helped us get going. We might have to hustle up with our pregame stuff here because it looks like the officials and the players are all ready to start, and we may be not counting on that 2 minutes left on the countdown clock. So we'll catch up with the rest of it here in a bit.
Scott, looks like it's go time right now. So here we go. Owls are kicking off. Roosevelt won the toss and has elected to receive. Roosevelt Eagles versus the Reagan County Owls. Let's play some football.
The ball is teed up and we are good to go. Alex Xavier Reyes with the short kick, fielded by the up back, up the middle. Not a lot of space. Owls swarm to the ball really well. Across the 40, Lubbock Roosevelt will set up on their own 42, 43-yard line.
Nice pursuit by the Owls. Good way to start the game. The defense takes the field. Owl defense has been playing great all season. I look for the same to start this drive off.
Stephen, this is a matchup of the Lubbock Roosevelt Eagles and the Reagan County Owls. I'm going to call this the Predatory Birds matchup.
I like it.
Eagles hurry up to the line. Motion. First back through. Hit and dragged down by Matthew Guerrero.
Nice play by the junior defensive end.
I think a flag came in. We'll get an indication here.
We do have some yellow laundry on the field.
Offsides on the Owl defense. First down will get repeated from 5 yards further down the field.
Not uncommon with the excitement of a district ball game and the blood's pumping to get a little antsy and jump, but
so Lubbock Roosevelt led by a couple of seniors on their offensive side of the ball. We imagine that Torres. It's a nice run off of the right side to start the game. This is Trevino. He's a junior running back.
Roosevelt runs kind of a option veer type offense. So we're going to see a lot of power football tonight, Owl fans. It's going to be 1st and 10, Roosevelt. Just advance the ball past midfield.
Quarterback is senior number 10, Jacob Torres. Under center, they hustle up to the line. First back through, this is Trevino once again. We are in an enclosed booth, just so you know, y'all who are listening. You'll hear our voices primarily and occasionally some leak over of other sound, but you won't hear the fans very well. You won't hear the sounds of the game very well. Torres, first back through, hit immediately, driven back by the Owls. This is good swarming defense. Trevino on the carry once again.
Who's that? That's going to be Connor Norton on the stop there for Reagan County. Brings up a 3rd down.
Third down and 4. Motion. Keeper by Torres. Has enough for the first down. He's out across the 35-yard line. That'll move the chains for the Eagles.
New set of downs for Roosevelt.
Stephen, when you say they run a veer, give us an idea what you're talking about here.
Well, what the quarterback is doing is reading a certain player on the Owls and whether he's going to hand it to the fullback or not. If not, he'll pull it, pitch it, run it. It's a running-based offense, and the Owls are going to get to see a lot of that all night long because that's what Roosevelt does, and they do it well. The Eagles are undefeated on the season, and they're having a good year in their own right so far.
Torres hands off to Trevino again. Hit immediately at the line this time and brought down. This is Perez in on the stop.
Isaac Perez with the stop. Nice tackle by the senior.
1 yard gain, 2nd down and 9. In a sense, Stephen, it looks like they run really just a couple of plays. They just have so many options off of those plays that they're difficult to read.
That's exactly right, Scott.
Keeper by Torres gets off the right side, finds some room on the outside. Now is breaking into the clear and headed for the end zone. He's going to make it. Eagles are in the end zone.
Eagles get on the board first with a nice run by the quarterback.
Extra point try is swallowed up. The Owls have denied the extra point conversion attempt. No good. So that'll keep the Roosevelt Eagles at a 6-0 lead with 8:56 remaining in the first quarter, and we'll step away for just a moment.
And we're back, Owl fans. 8:56 remaining in the first quarter. The Eagles have struck first, up 6-0. They're going to kick off to our Reagan County Owls. We'll get the ball and see if we can move it down the field and match a score here in the first quarter.
Deep to receive for the Owls, Juan Martinez, Octavian Reyes, Elijah Gonzalez.
In the middle there, we got Isaac Perez, Matthew Guerrero. Looks like Raymond Saldivar. A lot of weapons on the field for the Owls.
Kick is up the middle and bounces off the chest of Isaac Perez, who picks it up and fields it. Is going to get a decent run back out of this. Out across the 35.
Nice.
Owls will have their first possession of the game.
Nice heady play by the senior. Picked up the ball, advanced it a few more yards, got us some better field position. Good work. Let's see what the offense can do.
First thing Owl fans are going to notice here is number 11 in at quarterback. This is the freshman, A.J. Avalos. And we expect that the Owls will run the similar kinds of things that they've been running. But A.J. as a freshman has got his work cut out for him here tonight.
He does, Scott, but I think he's up to the task.
Out of the shotgun, first man through is Perez off of the left side. Good hard run on first down, pick up of about 4.
Nice looking play to start for Reagan County. Nice gain, good blocking up front. Second manageable.
2nd and 6 is a good spot for the Owls. Owls led up front by Justin Glass and Eli Hernandez, Christian DeLuna, Juan Salcedo, Christian Turner across the front. Dylan Dodd in at H-back. Avalos in the shotgun. On the keeper now, off of the left side. Has a little bit of room on the outside. It's going to make the outside enough to move the chains. Good run by A.J. Avalos for a first down for the Owls.
Nice looking play by the freshman.
That should be a confidence booster too.
It really should be, Scott. The play worked just like they drew it up. 1st and 10, Reagan County.
Elijah Gonzalez, Jaden Gonzalez, receivers in this ball game. Avalos, keeper to the right side, has a little bit of room once again on the right side, gets met at about the 3 yards and dragged down by Lubbock. They're going to give him a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Still not a bad game by the freshman. Torres on the tackle for the Eagles. Second and 7.
I have a feeling we're going to be calling Torres' name quite a bit tonight.
I think so, Scott. He's a good athlete, real contributor to this Eagles team on both sides of the ball.
Pistol formation. Avalos with a toss out to Martinez, looking for room. Stiff arm, but still wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle for loss. He's going to be a loss of about 3. This will be 3rd and 10.
Couldn't make the corner on that play. Good effort by the senior.
The Eagle defense spread quickly out to this near sideline. Cut off any upfield chances that Martinez would have had there. Owls a little quicker to the line this time. Martinez now in the slot. Avalos takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking to pass. Has an underneath man who is hit immediately. That's Juan Martinez. This is a good gain.
Real
it's
nice.
It's going to be 4th down and 2. We'll see what happens here. This looks like it might be 4-down territory.
I agree, Scott. Nice execution by the quarterback. Put a little zip on that ball and put it right where it needed to be. Nice play by everyone involved.
AJ looks very smooth there. 4th and 2, no hesitation. Owls coaches say, let's go for this right here. Line up. Perez off of the right side is hit behind the line of scrimmage and dragged down short of the first down. This will be a turnover on downs.
Ball goes back to the Eagles. 4th down conversion unsuccessful for Reagan County. With 6 minutes left in the first quarter, Eagles are up 6-0. They've got the ball on their second possession. See what that Owl defense can do.
1st and 10 from the 41 for the Eagles. Torres under center.
They got 4 down.
Outside, room to run. Still room to run. Taylor makes a cutback. Nice athletic play. This is a senior running back. This is Kenyon Taylor. And he is quick.
Very quick, Scott. Nice run by the senior. See if the Owls can hold them here as they've advanced the ball into their own territory.
Torres on the keeper. Flags fly. Play is stopped, which usually means offensive penalty. False start on the Eagles.
You're right, Scott.
1st down and 15.
Eagles take their time, get the play in. They're up to the ball.
They hustle up to the line, and they don't waste any time there. This is Trevino again. Bounces off a tackler. Has some room on the left side. Picks up about 10 or 12.
Yes.
2nd down and short. This is a good fake by Torres. This is how this offense works, Steven. I understand what you're talking about. He fakes the handoff, and he keeps it. And sure enough, Matthew Guerrero had wrapped up the running back, and Torres kept it and had all the space he needed off of the left side.
Yep.
Well executed. Senior quarterback knows how to run this offense, doesn't he?
He does, Scott. He runs it well.
Eagles hustle up to the line again. Keeper by Torres.
He's in, Scott.
Finds the end zone himself for the 2-point conversion, which will push the Eagles' lead to 14 with 4:36 remaining in the first quarter. We'll step away for a moment.
And we're back, Owl fans, with 4 minutes 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Roosevelt's up 14-0. Kicking off to Reagan County. See if the offense can get on the field and get on the board.
Same receivers back for the Owls. This kick goes off to the sideline. They will let it go out of bounds. Flag comes in, of course. It is illegal for the kicking team to kick the ball out of bounds. And the Owls will have an option here. They can either back them up 5 yards and make them re-kick it, or the Owls can take possession. Actually, I think it'll be at the 35-yard line.
Looks like the Owls are opting to take possession of the ball, get the offense going.
That does appear to be the case. I'm not sure about the spot here. The rule says that ball should be placed at the 35-yard line. And we'll just see how this goes from here. Avalos in the shotgun. Handoff to Perez up the middle. Runs it to Trevino and a couple other Eagles. Short gain, 2 yards, 2nd and 8. I thought for a second there the Owls were going to go with an empty backfield, but Juan Martinez is the back next to AJ Avalos. They fake a little draw play. Avalos out to the right side. Pass broken up by the Eagles defense. 3rd down.
Third and long for Reagan County. 3:52 left in the first quarter. Owls trying to battle their way back into this game, down in the first quarter, 14-0.
Might get opened up just a little bit more here. Little toss. Actually, this is a toss with a pass attached to it. Well defended by the Lubbock Eagles, by the Roosevelt Eagles. Interception and run back down the near sideline. Got some space to run. Well played. Brought down by Christian Turner. That's a great play by the Eagles defense.
Yes, Scott. He maintained possession well in bounds. It was a nice play. Good run back.
There's a flag down on this play, and we don't have an indication yet of what it is, but it looks like it's a block in the back on the run back, which of course doesn't negate the interception. It just will negate some of the yardage picked up on the run back.
Moved it back quite a bit, Scott.
Should be 10 yards from where the flag came in. 1st and 10 there for the Eagles. That actually made sense to me because I was expecting 10 yards marked off, and so they've corrected that. Now it is 10 yards marked off.
Yeah, sometimes those math mistakes occur.
Owls jump may have gotten back onside. I didn't see a flag come in here.
Don't see one.
I think this play is going to stand. Well played by the Owl defense. Angel Bateo in on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Motion. First pass look. Have a receiver deep and through the hands of the Eagles receiver. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. That's the first pass look, or at least the first straight pass look we've seen.
It is, Scott. Eagles are reminding the Owls that they can do that too. Brings up 3rd and about 8.
Owls secondary is going to have to pay attention to that, respect the ability of Torres to throw the ball. That's a good keeper by Torres. I think he's going to move the chains here.
He did, Scott. They're giving him the first down. It's going to be a new set of downs for the Eagles.
Torres very cool under pressure. Seems to be making good decisions every time he touches the ball. And, of course, he's touching the ball every possession.
I didn't touch the ball that much when I played.
There may have been reasons.
There were.
First man through, this is Trevino, bouncing off Owl tacklers. Headed for the end zone, and arms go up. 6 more for the Eagles. Tough run by Trevino.
2:22 left in the first quarter. Owls are now down 20. Extra point pending. Now, while we've got a chance, Scott, wanted to comment on the hospitality we've been providing at Lubbock Roosevelt. It's been fantastic. Helping us set up, providing us a room, really friendly place, nice atmosphere. Been really appreciative of the folks here at Lubbock Roosevelt. It's been a good experience.
I think the best compliment you gave them once already, as the extra point attempt swings left and is no good. The best compliment, I think you already said it. You said this reminds you of Big Lake people, and that's a good compliment right there.
Yep.
We are at 2:22 remaining in the first, and we'll step away for a moment and be right back.
And we're back, Reagan County fans. 2:22 left in the first quarter. Owls have dug themselves a little hole out here in Lubbock. Down 20-0. Set to get the ball and see if they can get on the board.
Kickoff is a short one, played by the upback Guerrero on the run. Keeps his feet and is almost to midfield. Tough running by Matthew Guerrero. He's going to be finally taken down at the 49. Good field position for the Owls, in a position where they need to start moving the ball, moving the chains.
Good play by Matthew, running up, fielding the ball, and getting a lot of extra yards for Reagan County. And he's made a habit of this throughout the season.
That's a good decision on his part, of course. Field that ball on the run and then just keep going with the head of steam. He's a tough man to tackle. Owls in kind of a diamond look with the backs, and now they go into a spread. Avalos, the lone back, a screen out to the outside. Martinez beats one man, but then is brought down just past the line of scrimmage. This will be a gain of 1 or 2, 2nd down and 8.
Nice play by Reagan County. Good start to open the drive up. Get a completion, get a few yards.
Getting that ball out of Avalos' hands quickly and into Juan Martinez's hands. Looking for a little bit of open field out to the side. Owls check their wristbands. Octavian Reyes now in the slot. Avalos, the handoff to Perez. Hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle. Short gain. Maybe another yard, 3rd and 7.
Yards are hard earned by Reagan County right now, Scott.
The very stingy Eagles defense. Fake the handoff to Perez. A little rollout for Avalos. Has a little bit of time to throw. Thinks he wants to keep it. And gets dragged down behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. This will bring up fourth down. Fourth and 11.
4th and 11, Scott. And these plays are going to happen a few times with the freshman quarterback. You're going to have to give him some patience and time to get the feel for the game.
I think he'd like to get rid of that if he had a chance. And this Eagles defense is pretty fast. Owls are going to go into punt formation here. Owls have used a couple of different punters this year. It looks like Perez is back to punt this time. Fourth and 10, right at midfield. Snap is a good one.
Nice
kick. Is a good one. Good hang time. Good coverage by the Owls. Take the receiver down immediately. He crosses the 20. He'll be marked at the 23-yard line. And that does mark the end of the first quarter. So, with 1 quarter in the books, Eagles 20, Owls 0. We'll take a break.
And we're back, Owl fans. Starting off the second quarter, Owls are down 20-0. Roosevelt takes the ball.
Torres to throw, throws it wide of his receiver on the outside. Owls trying to mark up on coverage here. Perhaps a little bit of confusion on both sides of the ball. The result of the play is an incomplete pass and a 2nd and 10. Looks like the Owls are trying to straighten out who's got whom, which coverage they're actually running here. The Eagles run that veer so well that the pass kind of comes as a surprise when they throw it.
It does, Scott.
This is Trevino off of the right side. Boy, he hits the hole fast. He hits the hole fast, and he's behind the Owls defense, getting dragged down finally by Elijah Gonzalez.
Looks like we're probably going to get a horse collar call on that, but I mean, sometimes if that's all you got. So
it was either that or give up a touchdown. Yeah, the fans may recognize the horse collar tackle. It's a rule they put in a few years ago. If the defender's got his hands inside the equipment or up around the shoulder pads, around the neck of the ball carrier, you can't drag him down by that. It's a safety issue. I don't think there was a safety problem there, but it's the kind of call that you expect to be made consistently.
It is, Scott. Nice run by the fullback.
Touchdown saving tackle by Elijah Gonzalez has the Owls pinned back against, well, it's 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. So not 1st and goal yet. And there is good penetration finally by the Owls. Hunter Fuller starts the tackle. Gets some help from his friends.
Good job by the sophomore.
Angel Boteo, Isaac Perez in on that tackle as well. Short gain, 2nd and 8. Owls got good penetration into the backfield that time. Torres follows Trevino into the hole this time, picks up a couple of more. 3rd down and about 5.
Can't tell who's getting up from the bottom of that pile there. Looks like Bateo on the tackle there for Reagan County. Clock ticking down. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Third down for Roosevelt.
Torres quickly under center. Going to the outside, looking for the pylon. Into the end zone once again. The keeper for Torres. Owls had a little chance to get him in the backfield, but he was too quick. Ran out of that shoestring tackle attempt.
Nice play by the quarterback.
He's both fast and strong.
Eagles extend their lead here early in the second half.
Trevino, first man through this time. Into the end zone, standing up. 2-point conversion is good. And brings the score to 28. We will be back in just a moment.
And welcome back, Owls fans. 10:23 left in the second quarter. Owls are down 28-0. About to receive the kickoff, see if they can get the offense going and get on the board.
Short kick. Fielded by Perez, one of the up backs. Dodges one tackler. Runs over another. Brought down at the 37. 38-yard line is where they'll mark him. We'll see if the Owls can get the ball moving here.
By the looks of the players are checking their wristband. Looks like they got the call, Scott.
Pistol formation. 3 backs plus an H-back. Avalos hands off to Perez off of the right side. Picks up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Nice play to start this drive off in the second quarter. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left. Clock's ticking, Owls are down, trying to advance the ball into the end zone, get a score before this second half winds down.
Same look. Avalos, of course, in shotgun. Fakes to Perez. Keeps it himself up the middle. He's going to have a short gain, maybe a yard. Gets driven back by 3 or 4 Eagles. Looks like 3rd and 6.
Nice work up front by Christian Turner and Christian DeLuna.
Here's that diamond formation. Avalos with the toss. Martinez is looking to throw. Throws it back to Avalos across the middle, who gets whacked. That is a good hit coming up from the safety.
That was Scott, and it looked like Avalos avoided the bulk of the momentum there, thankfully.
I like this play call. I was trying a little bit of trying to shake things up just a little bit and getting a toss pass, trying to throw the Eagles defense off balance a little bit. Didn't work out for him that time. Punt formation. Perez's kick. Not as long, but takes a decent Owls bounce. Headed for the sideline, inside the 30. Marked down at the 25-yard line. Eagles will take over, 1st and 10.
Tell the viewers where we're at, Scott. We're a little east of Lubbock.
We are, and this is interesting because we're surrounded on 3 sides by a cotton field. It's clearly a small farming community east of Lubbock, and what's kind of here in town is the school and a few houses and a church. Pass to the outside, this time well covered by Jaden Gonzalez. Falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Yeah, it really is a centralized community. The town of Roosevelt is quite small itself, but clearly they're drawing students from all the surrounding area. Trevino, first man through once again, and why not? The success he's had. Fuller trying to track him down. Fuller makes the tackle.
Got him. Good job, Hunter.
Way to not give up on the play, Hunter Fuller. That's good persistence by the sophomore. Trevino having quite a bit of success as that first man through. Good burst of speed for a big man, and obviously hard to tackle as the big man too.
Low to the ground, explodes right through there.
Torres gives it to him once again. Even when he gets tackled right away, he still picks up 2 or 3. They're inside the 10 now. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Trevino again. Off the left side. Torres appears to have options on this play and seems to be happy to feed Trevino as much as he can here in this first half. Taylor is caught from behind and dragged down by Connor Norton.
Nice play by Norton.
This is a 4th down, and we'll see if the Eagles are going for it here. They appear to be going for it. I don't see them setting up to kick.
They're down close to the goal line, but they can still get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
They can. This would be a good place for the Owls to make a little bit of a stand. Trevino hit. The pitch comes around, and the Owls have a chance to get it knocked down in the backfield. Runner still on his feet. I believe this is going to be a turnover on downs. Well played by the Owls defense to disrupt that in the backfield and then make the tackle before the marker. A little bit of a confidence boost, we hope, for the Owls.
Exactly, Scott. It was a good play by Reagan County all the way around. Way to hold them out of the end zone. Good stand deep in their own territory, and let's see if that Owl offense can get moving.
Avalos takes the snap. Hand off to Martinez off the left side. Has some room. Trying to get outside. Does. And good, solid first down run. Maybe enough to move the chains.
Looked like it was close, Scott.
We'll see where the marker is.
Good first play for Reagan County to start this drive off with 4:56 remaining in the first half.
They mark him out of bounds just short of the first down marker. Second down and 1. A little space on the outside for Martinez. Elijah Gonzalez split wide to the right. Avalos on the keeper. Hit in the backfield. Ball comes out. The Eagles think they have it, and the officials agree.
Signal is turnover, Reagan County.
Ball on the right hash.
Owl defense forced to defend again from the impending touchdown. 4 minutes left in this first half.
Owl defense didn't get much of a breather there. Right back to it. Taylor in motion. Pitch to Taylor. Owls cover this really well. Very short gain. I think there's a flag down here as well.
See what that marker is. I don't see an indication, Scott.
Came in from the side, Judge.
Looks like he's going to walk the opposite way of where the offense was going. My principles of detection tell me that might be on the offense.
Holding on the offense is a 10-yard penalty marked from scrimmage here. So still first down, but first and 20 now. So the Owls got held and still made a good play on that one. Motion. Keeper. Torres gets hit and hit again. Finally brought down after a 6-7 yard gain.
Perez on the stop for Reagan County. Second down for the Eagles. Second down and about 12 to go. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Clock counting down in the second half.
Second quarter.
First half, second quarter. Yes.
I got you.
You do have me. Thank you. I need that.
Eagles hustle up to the line. Waste no time. Pass out of the veer this time and up and into the end zone. Well covered by the Owls. Pass broken up by Raymond Saldivar.
Nice play by the freshman. Keeping the Eagles out of the end zone. Bringing up a 3rd and long for the Owls to defend.
Coverage had to be perfect that time. Torres put the ball right on his receiver, and Saldivar broke that pass up. Well done.
Well done.
Third and long. No motion this time.
Nice play.
Owls bust up that one from the beginning. Good to see the Owls in the backfield there.
It was
Connor Norton gets up from the bottom of that pile. We've seen him do that a few times. Norton and Perez both in on that play.
Yeah, just a great collective effort by the Owl defensive line. Good work keeping them out. Brings up a 4th down.
Got a timeout on the field. I think that'll be long enough for us to take a quick break.
We'll be back. Welcome back, Owl fans. Big fourth down play coming up for Reagan County. Trying to thwart the Eagle drive. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
4th and 14. Torres on the keeper. Off of the left side, does have some room. One man to beat, Jaden Gonzalez, and shoved out of bounds. This is going to be an interesting spot. I believe this is going to be a turnover on downs. I think the Owls have held them. And despite a big gain by Torres, the quarterback, the Owls hold him short of the line to gain, and turnover, ball back in the hands of the Owls offense.
Owls pinned back deep in their own territory. Shadow their own end zone, need to get the ball moved out. 1st and 10, Reagan County. About 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Avalos hands off to Martinez, once again off the left side. Some success on this play once again. Martinez shoved out of bounds. Gain of about 7. Second down is short.
Nice run by the senior. Brings up 2nd and manageable.
Martinez off of the right side this time is hitting the backfield and dragged down for a loss of yardage.
No gain for Reagan County. 3rd and 10. Clock ticking down. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Owls have dug themselves a little hole they need to start working out of here.
Perez in the backfield, but this looks like a passing down all the way. 3rd and 10, sure enough, straight drop back. Avalos barely gets rid of it before he's hit. Still some action in the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, which brings up 4th and 10. No time to throw the ball there, Steven.
No, there wasn't. He did the best he could with the time he had. Owls looking to punt with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
Owls in punt formation. This is Isaac Perez. Owls are using as punter tonight. Eagles do get some pressure on him.
Nice
and he
roll.
gets it away. Good Owls bounce out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So Eagles take possession in Owl territory. Play brought in from the sideline for the Eagles this time. Toss. Well played by the Owls. Isaiah Perez with the tackle. Good pursuit.
Good play by the senior. No gain for the Eagle quarterback on that play. 2nd and 10. Clock still ticking down. About 1:45 left in this first half.
Trevino threw once again. Stood up this time by Isaac Perez. Well defended by the Owls. Brings up 3rd and 7. Torres this time takes the handoff. A little personnel change. Torres gets to the outside. Run out of bounds finally by the Owls, but not until he picks up a first down.
That'll be enough to move the chains.
The Eagles are switching things up a little bit. I believe Trevino took the snap that time and handed off to Torres.
They did switch it up.
Got some options here. Out of the option they're already running.
Options in the option.
Torres back under center now. Taylor in motion. Torres keeps. Finds some room off. Breaks a couple of tackles. Off of the right side. Another tough run for the senior. There's a flag down. Nope, no flag. Timeout. First down. 1 minute remains in the second quarter, and Roosevelt has taken a timeout, so we'll step aside.
And we're back.
Torres drops back to pass. Has a receiver in the end zone and connects with Taylor for 6 points.
Just a well-executed play, Scott.
Torres is dangerous, obviously, on his feet. We've seen that already. But that's a pretty ball coming out of his hand, too. He didn't rush it. Looked nice. Trevino. Play is stopped for a false start on the conversion attempt. They'll back up. 5 yards from there. So ball is spotted at the 8-yard line here and may change up what Lubbock Roosevelt would like to do here.
Looks like they're getting some new plans to take in. The plan has been passed to the person that's going to announce the plan to the rest of the people.
Who announces it to the rest of the people.
You know, I just think about that game you play as kids. You wonder if the plan ever gets, you know.
The telephone game?
Yeah.
Well, this time they run off of the right side, and signal is that that was a successful conversion. So whatever that plan was must have got communicated well.
Yeah, it looked like it all stayed together in the communication process.
The Eagles' offense is really clicking. We are at 25 seconds remaining in the first half, and I think we're going to step aside here once more.
And we're back, Owl fans. 25 seconds left in this first half. Owls are down 36-0. Roosevelt kicking off.
Fielded by Elijah Gonzalez. Brought down short of the 30-yard line. Was thinking he might get just a little bit more room on the outside there. Got brought down.
18 seconds left in the first half. We'll see what the Owls do from here.
I'm guessing this is one of those situations where the Owls are more interested in regrouping in the locker room than they are in trying to move the ball down the field with such a short clock. So we'll see. I'm just looking for a running play here. Martinez off of the right side, looking for the sideline. Flag comes in. It appears that Martinez is going to get flagged. On that stiff arm attempt, I believe he grabbed a hold of the face mask. It's going to be an offensive face mask. The rare offensive face mask penalty is going to go against the Owls here and back them up 15, which, I mean, when you're just trying to run the clock out to get to halftime, that's a tough one.
It is. It is. Things just haven't gone the Owls' way this first half.
Well, in a tribute to this Eagles team, they're well oiled, they're disciplined, and they've got a couple of smart kids running the controls of their system here, and this is a very tough team, very tough.
They are, Scott. Hoping the Owls can regroup at halftime and come out and make a game of this.
I believe the official is trying to start the clock here, which does make sense since that's what everybody wants, is to get into halftime. So the clock is going to tick down and we will enter halftime. Just to let you know, we're going to try to give you a visual of what the bands are doing, but we are up here once again in this almost soundproof booth, so you're not going to be able to hear very much of what's going on. We'll do the best that we can, and hopefully you can see what you're trying to see. And if you can't hear it, we apologize for that, but we will make sure that we're ready to go to catch up with you here when the second half begins.
And we're back, Owl fans. Start of the second half. Roosevelt kicking off to Reagan County. They'll get the ball first, see if they can put together a drive and get back in this game. First half didn't go as planned. There were some positives. Good hustle plays out on the field. Guys not giving up. You always like to see that. Let's see what the Owls can do to start off the second half.
Owls receiving the kickoff. Standard kickoff receiving formation. They've got 5 across the front, 6 back to receive. Isaiah Perez, one of the up backs, takes it. Makes it to the outside. Always a tough runner. Makes it across the 40. Gang tackled there.
Got to be careful calling Isaac down too early. He keeps it going. I'm afraid that was one of those plays where the officials thought it was dead, and he wasn't quite ready to call it a day. So nice run by the senior. 1st and 10 Reagan County with good field position to start the third quarter.
Avalos in shotgun, takes the snap, fakes to Eric Garcia, and then keeps off of the right side. Big gain by the freshman.
Nice read, nice gain, good blocking up front, good start to the second half for the Owls. Looks like we have a plan to execute, so here we go for second down.
Second and short gives the Owls some options here. Avalos back to pass, steps up into the pocket, throws it just tipped by the Eagles defender, intended for Jaden Gonzalez on the outside.
Nice look, good delivery, just a little short, but overall, good attempt by the freshman.
Yeah, he threw that ball with some confidence too, so
He did.
that's a good sign for AJ.
It is.
Now third and short. Two receivers right. Avalos, keeper all the way, up the middle. Short gain. He's going to be short of the line to gain here. It's going to be 4th and 1. We'll see what the Owls coaching staff dials up here. It appears that the offense is staying on the field.
They are, Scott. They're going to go for it, and I like the call. Start the second half, see if we can convert, move the chains, keep the drive going. I think this is how you have to play it at this time. No one can.
I think so. I think in a game like this, I think you have to be saying, let's execute what we need to execute. Let's just keep moving. In a sense, there's nothing to lose here. And sure enough, Avalos gets hit in the backfield, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Eagles defense really jumped into the Owls backfield there to shut that one down before it could get started. I still like that call, Steven. I want the Owls to feel like they can go for it on 4th down.
I did too, Scott. Good call. Would have done the same thing. So let's play some defense, see if we can hold these high-flying Roosevelt Eagles out of the end zone and get the ball back.
Eagles bring the play in as a team from the sideline. Torres under center. This is the same look that we've seen from them all game, of course. First back through, this is Trevino once again. Dragging Owls with him for a 5-yard gain.
He's a tough runner, Scott.
Trevino, a junior. So they'll get him back again next year. Torres keeps off of the left side. Wow. Boy, he got through that hole in a hurry. Heads for the pylon and the end zone. Good read by the senior quarterback.
He's pretty fast, Scott.
He is. He hit that hole, and kick is up and is good. Extra point is good for the Eagles. We're at 9:37 in the third quarter, and we'll take a short break and be back.
And we're back, Owl fans. After a quick strike by the Eagle offense, they're set to kick off to Reagan County. 9 minutes, 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Owls are down. Deep kick.
Elijah Gonzalez takes it off of the left side, waiting for a couple of blockers to come in front of him. Brings it across the 35. They're going to mark him at about the 38-yard line. Owls offense takes the field. Interesting spot. Elijah must have stepped out of bounds back at the 32.
That's what it looks like.
Regardless, that's where they've marked it for 1st and 10. And Owl's going to run 3 receivers to the right. Run Reyes in motion across the front. Reyes takes the handoff and gets hit in the backfield and brought down by 2 or 3 Eagles defenders there. There's a flag that has come down. Showing blocking below the waist against the Owls. Interesting, the Eagles coaching staff has accepted this penalty because it is a 15-yarder, which does move the first down marker way back there. That's why they accepted that one. 1st and 25 is a long ways. So, here we go. Avalos will take this out of the shotgun, of course. Tries a little hard count to see if the Eagles might jump, and they do not. Play call changes. Press coverage now. Avalos rolls a little bit out to his left. Passes underneath and caught by Elijah Gonzalez, who is hit immediately. This will be a short gain.
Nice pitch and catch from the freshman to the junior.
This is my bad. This is Octavian Reyes on the reception.
Still a nice pitch and catch. Good job, Reagan County. Pretty night out here on the South Plains, Scott. Cool.
Finally turning into fall-like weather for us. I feel like we had summer all the way through September. Is that the way you felt too?
I'll agree with that. It did feel that way.
Avalos rolls out to his right, has a receiver underneath, off of the fingertips, and incomplete. Had a chance to be caught and a chance to be intercepted. One of those passes.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and long.
Yeah, that's the thing about passes. 3 things are going to happen. 2 of them are bad.
2 of them are bad if you're the offense. It looks to me like this is opportunity. In a game like this, you kind of want to get your freshman quarterback some reps. You want to give him an opportunity to run some plays. You want to give the Owls offense a chance to run some things like this right here. Avalos out of the shotgun. A little screen pass across the front is complete to Elijah Gonzalez. Now he's hit and he's wrapped up, and it'll be 4th down and about 14. Sorry, we're having a little trouble with our picture here. We'll get it straightened out.
It's not an earthquake.
7:48 and counting in the 3rd quarter. 4th down and 14 for the Owls. They're going to let this clock, the play clock, run down, and then it appears they're going to call a timeout. So Owls coaches do take a timeout, and 7:29 remain in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in just a minute.
Oh.
It looks like we're back. Had a little technical problem here. What happened while we were gone, the Owls got a punt away, and the Eagles have taken over on offense. On the 1st down play, they pick up a couple yards for 2nd down now and 8. Looks like we've got this straightened out now. Eagles hustle up to the line. Keeper by Torres. Shakes a couple of tacklers. Finally brought down by Isaiah Perez across the 30-yard line down to the 27.
Different formation here for Roosevelt.
It's kind of a slight difference. Taylor gets it to the outside, takes the pitch, and goes all the way around the right side into the end zone. Little misdirection play. That's one of the options out of this veer. And very effective there as Kenyon Taylor gets all the room he needs out in front of him to find pay dirt for the Eagles. PAT formation. Snap, hold, kick is good. Putting the Eagles right at the 50 mark. We will have a break in the action, and we'll be back in a minute.
And we're back, folks. Roosevelt kicking off to the Owls. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Deep kick this time. Fielded by Octavian Reyes, looking for a little help. Flag comes in. 2 flags come in, and a hat. Going to be a lot to sort out here. As soon as they get it sorted out, they will let us know. As soon as they let us know, we'll let you know. As soon as they get it sorted out. Got holding against the Owls. That'll back them up from where the flag came in. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10, but backed up inside the 20-yard line from the 18. Owls do get him to jump. Play is mysteriously blown dead. Indication is offsides on the defense. I say mysteriously because usually when you get offsides on the defense, the offense has an opportunity to go ahead and run that play. But if there's contact across the line, then they will blow it dead. Or if the defense in the neutral zone causes the offense to move, then they usually blow that dead as well. Either way, 1st and 5 now. Owls appear to keep the same play call. Avalos in pass formation now is hit in the backfield and dragged down quickly. Looks like the Owls lost that 5 yards that they picked up from the penalty. We've got 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Scott. The freshman was trying to get the ball out, though. Just got caught up in the backfield.
Kind of a Twins receiver set here. Avalos keeps it. He's still hitting the backfield. Loss of yardage once again. A little bit of a bobble on the snap between AJ Avalos and Eric Garcia there. Sometimes you just got to keep the ball secure. 3rd down and 12.
Coming up on about 4.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter.
This is a pass all the way. Avalos has a little time, gets the screen out to Alex Xavier Reyes on the side.
Nice tough run by the junior running back. Nice completion by the quarterback.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 5, maybe 4 for the Owls. Personnel change shows probable punt for the Owls here.
Looks that way, Scott.
Connor Norton, the long snapper here in the punting formation, and Alex Xavier Reyes this time back to punt. Snap is good. Protection is good. Punt is away.
Nice kick.
Takes a good Owl bounce. And will be touched up at the 35-yard line. That'll take us to another timeout, and we'll see you in a minute.
And we're back with the Eagles on 1st down.
Keeper by Torres. Play is blown dead. after a gain of 6 or 7. Owls doing a good job disrupting things in the backfield, but that doesn't stop Torres. 3rd and short.
See if the Owls can get a stop here on the Eagles.
Showing 3rd and short. Should be 2nd down though, right?
Yes.
Not really going to matter. That's enough to move the chains for another 1st down.
About 2:45 left in the 3rd quarter.
I think I missed the call on that last one. It looks like they've got Trevino taking the snaps now.
Does look that
Which
way.
would make sense. And this is Isaiah Perez in the backfield quickly.
Nice play by the senior. Getting in the backfield, being disruptive. Good play.
It didn't give Trevino time to do anything with the ball there. On top of him at the snap. Good anticipation. Eagles hustle up to the line. Motion. Toss. Flag comes in late. And play is blown dead.
Be interesting to see what the call is here. Seems mysterious.
Mysterious indeed. Calvin Murphy on the carry here, but a block in the back is gonna move this back. They'll mark it from the flag. Should be 10 yards from the flag and a repeat of the down. So it'll be 2nd and about 9. Looks like 8. Owls with some personnel changes on the defensive side. Get some guys an opportunity to take some snaps at new positions. Similar to what Roosevelt's doing. Dylan Dodd stands up the running back this time. Good push by the Eagles to pick up a few extra yards. Officials indicate enough for a 1st down. Off the right side this time. We're going to get a lot of this, heavy dose of this exact same thing for the rest of this ball game, Steven.
We are, Scott. The Eagles are in command of the game, getting some guys in, running some different sets, just working on probably their basic plays. And
giving some guys a chance to get snaps.
Sure.
But they're mostly interested in keeping the clock rolling, of course. Another new running back on the carry. Run out of bounds finally by the Owls after another 1st down. Got the clock ticking down. That will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And
I think we'll be back, Scott.
We will.
And we're back. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Start of the 4th quarter.
Toss, trying to make the outside. Owls cover it well. Put another tackle on the stat sheet for Isaiah Perez. Owls spread that well out to the sideline.
Good job of the defense in pursuit, keeping the runner from making the corner.
Owls still playing tough. Nobody's thrown in the towel here, which is all you can ask from your kids in this situation here. Fake the pitch. Keeper by Trevino. Going to be 3rd and short.
That was a nice play.
It sure was. It's hard to fault these guys that they are running second string quarterbacks, second string running backs, and these kids are just as efficient at running the offense as the first string was. Got a depth of good ball players here at Lubbock Roosevelt. Off of the left side, appears to be enough for the first down. I'm going to say that's about the 6th guy that has taken handoffs from the quarterback in this ballgame.
At least. What is it? About 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th. Owls trying to finish strong, finish tough, move on to their next district game. Be home next week, Scott.
I think home is a good place, and I think the Owls will be glad to be on their own turf.
Owls have been some road warriors of late. Traveled to Alpine on a close match. Came down to the final play. Then went to Abernathy up here in the South Plains neck of the woods, and just played a fantastic game in it to the end. And could be showing some fatigue here.
Well, this was going to be a tough trip, even just for the ball's out here, by the way. This could have been serendipitous for the Owls there.
Could have been serendipitous, but it just didn't happen. It's a really good use of that word. I bet someone told you about that word.
Well, it's possible. It's possible that there was a challenge of some kind involved there. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 Eagles, and really just a fantastic use of the word. Great timing, great execution. Good job, Scott.
Didn't mean to steal your thunder there. Toss. Owls swallow this one up. Still playing hard on defense. You can't fault these guys.
No, still playing hard.
4th and long. Looks like Roosevelt is... They're willing to bring out their kicker for this. They've got Torres as the holder, and they are going to line up in kick formation.
And a lot of times teams will do this in a game that's well under control, mainly to see if they can execute it. This isn't a matter of them trying to...
get live opportunities. Owls do pick up the blocked kick, and Octavian Reyes gets a good return on it.
Flags are
down.
They are all over the field. We got flags. I don't know what this thing is over here.
There's an offsides call on the Owls. Maybe that's how we got the kick blocked.
It's possible. Let's see.
Sure enough, that's exactly how we got the kick blocked.
On the replay, it looks like we might have jumped in the neutral zone, and that's okay.
All right, it'll be 4th and short. I was going to expect that the Eagles would do the same thing on the attempt here.
Are we in a timeout? All right, we're in a timeout. 4th quarter. We'll be back. Now we're back. Owl fans, we're back. Coming out of the timeout, looks like Roosevelt is lined up, looking to gain the yardage to keep the chains moving.
They're going to run the regular offense here instead of the kicking unit. And play falls apart.
Turnover on downs. Going to be Reagan County ball, 1st and 10. Defense holds on this drive. We're in the fourth quarter, about 8 minutes remaining. Owls are down. Let's talk about that schedule. We got Coahoma coming up at home.
Coahoma. What do we expect from Coahoma?
They're a good football team. You know, at one point, and I haven't looked at the rankings in a while, but at one point we had 4 out of the 6 teams in our district were ranked in the top 25, including these Eagles, who, you know, continue to climb the rankings, and as we've seen, for good reason. Coahoma's ranked up there.
So the Owls have 3 remaining district games. Coahoma,
And
as you see, we call this a pick 6. Pass picked off on the outside and run back into the end zone. The Owls have 3 remaining district games. So Coahoma at home, and then we travel again all the way up here to Idalou.
Right. Idalou's a highly ranked team in our division. I believe they're number 3.
Highly ranked, and a tradition of being a team that goes deep into the playoffs.
Yes.
And then the Owls schedule will round out with a home game against Stanton. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So 2 out of the next 3 weekends we'll have Friday Night Lights in Big Lake. The kick is up and is good. Point after, successful. We'll have a short timeout here on the field and talk to you about Soliz Optimum, then we'll come back.
And we're back, Owl fans. 7 minutes, 56 seconds left in this game. Owls are down big, still playing with pride. Hadn't been the Owls' night tonight, Scott, but there's been some bright spots, good hustle. Everything you want to see from these young men competing.
Squib kick up the middle. Fallen on by Perez. Owls will take over at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, I was expecting something like that. The ball looked to have been placed funny on the tee. Scott, I got to say, I've enjoyed traveling around with you these games. Got to experience some unique cuisine in some areas and had some opportunities to, expand the palate.
Anytime you get a chance to get barbecue, you just take it, right?
You do. You take it, and then you compare it to the barbecue that you're used to in Big Lake in Reagan County. Nothing can touch that. I mean, you kind of just go into it knowing you're spoiled. You've got the best. I mean, at our own concession stand, we've got the best brisket you can ask for, and so. But everywhere you go, I like to sample barbecue. I like to sample all types of.
You've got a broader palate than I do, Stephen.
Food, yeah. A little late tonight to probably explore that, but maybe next time.
Avalos gets a pass off. This is a nearly a completion on the outside. Good job extending the play by A.J. Avalos.
That was a good job. He's out there still fighting. You know, it's tough as a freshman to come into a district ball game against a ranked opponent. It's a tough situation all the way around. I think he's performed admirably. Proud of the young man. Proud of his poise and his effort. His future is very bright.
Poise and effort are good words to describe A.J. Avalos. Looking forward to seeing him in an Owls uniform here for a while.
Absolutely, Scott.
He's a great contributor. Handoff is to Alex Xavier Reyes this time, trying to make the edge and doesn't quite. Gets dragged down at the line of scrimmage. Clock will continue to roll.
I think it's a good time, Scott, now to thank our sponsors again. Soliz Optimum, Big Lake, everything they do to make this broadcast possible, and the Big Lake Wildcat for JL and his family's dedication to our community, traveling around, setting the cameras up, moving cords around, doing some tough work getting this broadcast out. We thank them both. We appreciate it. Appreciate what they do for our community. And this has been just a great thing that we're able to do now in broadcasting these games.
It is an investment in the community, and the community spirit of getting behind Owls. Owl pride goes all the way down to the youngest kids in Big Lake, and for them to get a chance to see, you know, not everybody can drive 3 hours to a ball game, and so we can kind of bring it into your living room, and we're really glad to be able to do that, and it's because of the Big Lake Wildcat and Soliz Optimum make this possible.
Owl defense back on the field. 5.5 minutes left in the fourth.
I'd like to get some numbers on that punt by Alex Xavier Reyes because that was excellent.
I'm going to call it about 85 yards.
Is that what you're going to call it?
Yes. And just a rough estimate there. 85 to 90-yard punt by Alex Xavier.
Is that Canadian yards?
Part of them, you know. Metric, however you want to look at it.
Play is blown dead here. Movement up front on the line. Offsides on the defense.
Officials still marking them off. They're doing their job. They've, you know, seen it's been a good game, well officiated.
I'll tell you what, from the officiating perspective, they've done just fine. And these games are sometimes easier. Sometimes the really tight ones are the tough ones to officiate.
We appreciate what they do for these young men and women and all different sports that they play. We appreciate the officials and everybody that contributes to making these games possible all around the state during a difficult time.
We're grateful to get to play football on Fridays, aren't we?
We are.
Ball moved back to the original line of scrimmage after a couple of plays are blown dead. Yet another running back for the Eagles. Off of the right side. Short gain, 3 or 4 yards.
Got quite a few of them down there. Second and I don't know how many feet that is, but, you know, about 7 yards.
21 feet.
Yeah, we'll call it.
American feet. Owls run the Eagle back out of bounds across the 25.
Clock's running. About 4 minutes left in this game. It's going to be a long trip home, but the Owls don't need to hang their heads. A lot of this season left. A lot of football to be played. Still in the hunt to make the playoffs. We've got options, and these kids need just to keep working to get better.
Tell you what, there's going to be a real scrap at the top of our district because Roosevelt and Idalou are going to get to play each other. They haven't played yet, have they?
I don't believe that they have, Scott. I know Abernathy and Idalou are playing right now, and last report, Idalou was up big on Abernathy.
42-14 is the score we saw. We also saw a Coahoma-Stanton score of 20-16 for Coahoma. That would account for the 6 teams in our district.
3 minutes left in the fourth. Eagles are running out the clock. I want to take another opportunity to thank the personnel and folks here at Lubbock Roosevelt. Amazing hospitality. It's been a really nice experience from the jump when you get to the field. We thank you and we wish them the best the remaining season. Hope they continue to do well.
They have been excellent hosts.
They have been. They don't have brisket like we do, but I mean,
nobody has brisket like we do. That's us. That list is a list of 1.
Looks like this play will take us down to 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Inside 2 minutes, and I expect that Roosevelt will punt here, but they wouldn't necessarily need to. They are changing personnel. But the main job of the coaches when you get to this point in this kind of ball game is just do what you can to keep the clock moving. Octavian Reyes is going to go deep for the Owls to receive. Snap is good. Kick is away. Reyes has to let it bounce. A good decision.
It was. That would have been hard to feel for Octavian. Clock will be stopped about 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Owls will take over on offense. You going home tonight, Scott?
I am, and I know that some of our folks have taken advantage of the proximity to Lubbock, Texas, and are planning to stay up here in the Panhandle for. Do we call this the Panhandle, by the way?
You know,
does the Panhandle claim Lubbock?
I'm not sure about that.
Or does Lubbock claim the Panhandle?
I'm not sure about that.
I know a few folks would rather stick around here and stay in a hotel and maybe do some shopping in Lubbock tomorrow. I'm going home. Xavier Reyes off of the left side, running hard.
59 seconds left. Al's still looking to put the ball in the end zone.
Looks like one more snap will do it here.
It does, Scott. Yep. Well, for everybody driving, well, I guess I wouldn't be watching, but I hope everyone has a safe trip home. For those watching, I hope you have a good evening.
Yeah, and we're super proud to be able to do this for y'all, and I'm glad that you're able to watch at home and watch from home. And we'll keep doing everything we can to bring you Owl football with the quality that you're coming to expect. Hate to tell you this, but the clock did not run out on this play. There's a flag that comes in late.
There was a flag. It was a well-thrown flag. I mean, a lot of arc on it.
I thought I was going to get to talk them all through the end of the game, and now we got to talk about the arc on the flag.
Yeah, it was a good flag. I mean, it really sailed nicely, landed good.
Looked good coming out of the hand.
It really did. I mean, you don't see that a lot. That's something.
1st and 10 must have been a personal foul against the Eagles. Clock, of course, is going to run here. The Owls don't even have. Well, they have to snap it if they don't want a delay of game penalty. A little shift across. Motion.
Looks like it's a pitch play. And that should do it.
A little toss here, a little toss there. Elijah Gonzalez run out of bounds for the final play of the game.
Good game, Eagles. Home game next week. Going to be exciting. We got the Coahoma Bulldogs coming into town. Let's rally the crowd. Everyone that can make it, let's be there at the stadium and cheer on our Owls and get them back in the win column.
Sounds good to me. It's been good to be with y'all tonight. we'll look to pick it up here next week in Big Lake, and we'll see you all then.